Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is February 22nd, and this is your aftermarket update. So we had another nice day here at the Oil Trading Group. It was a pretty slow and choppy day. In fact, as we're making this recording right here, this is the single biggest move of the day, actually, and it's at 3:30 p.m. Central Time. What you're seeing here happen in front of you here is the API report, the American Petroleum Institute report that comes out the day before the inventory number. And you can see that we've got, let's see, 51 right now up to 82 is 31 ticks, low to high. I'll tell you why that's important here in just a few minutes. But we did have a good day here, albeit it was a choppy day. You had the FOMC meeting minutes were announced later in the afternoon today, right around 1:30, 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And so you had this sell-off here. But today's range, this is why that 31 tick, and or maybe a little bit more move is important. If you take a look, you draw right at the open down to the low of the day. So this was the high after the open. This was the low. And that is a total of 46 ticks from low to high. That's a very narrow range. So the fact that we've gotten, and this thing continues to rally here, this market's continuing to rally. The fact that we got into, right now we've had almost 35 ticks of move here after the API report is significant. And you can see here that this thing continues to rally. But that is significant given the fact that our range today was a very narrow 46 ticks. And if you've traded any length of time, you know that narrow trading ranges can be very difficult to manage. And the fact that we were able to get out of this day with about 44 ticks total on two trades really speaks to how well the levels performed today. So we had a couple things that we were looking at here today. I'm going to go through this just really quickly. I won't spend a lot of time. There's just not a lot to talk about. Normally, as you know, I like to tell you, I like to show you a setup, and then I'll play the trade, and it usually lasts an hour and all those kinds of things. Well, we just didn't have that kind of activity today. But we were able to get in and get out in a pretty good way. Our first long today, we had a level here at 58, your market structure target. But if you look down here, you could see that we had a fairly, I'm going to take this line off. It's hard to see. You won't be able to see it on this chart. But as we were approaching down into that level there at 58 today, we were thinking about getting long there. But you had a big base of liquidity right around the 53.50 area. And so we used our bookmap tool to kind of identify that area of liquidity, and we were looking to get long in that zone. If you turn on your secondary support resistance levels here, we came right up into this previous session low and then sold off on a trail stop down to 10 ticks. Then we waited for a little while, and then we looked to get long again on your market maker level revision signal, which showed up right down here today at this 51. So we were looking in the what we call the 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone area. You did have this move that came right down into the daily revision signal. And again, I'll turn those off just so we can declutter some of the chart here a little bit. And it goes again right up to where you double topped up here at the previous session low at 72. And then I was taken out. I believe I took myself out here at 64. So ended up being two trades for a total of 44 ticks on the day. And again, if you consider the fact that the market was only in a 46 tick range for the entire day, that was really pretty cool. Now, today was FOMC meeting minute day, so we really just laid off of the ES altogether. But if you were in the trading room, you do remember me talking about this daily structure signal being a possible area to get short. And while I did not take it, it's good to see that the levels are still performing as indicated. So again, that daily structure signal, which is a first-time touch, this is something that we talked to you about in our training program. You actually get in one tick earlier at 23.6275, gave you 2 ticks of heat, and eventually went down to, what is that? That's just about 62, just about 4 ES points on this move here to the downside. So again, levels working pretty well. We went from, at the open, went from structure signal to structure signal. That was a nice move. And then really we just sort of rotated in between in what was a fairly narrow range today on the ES as well. So feeling really good that we were able to get out today with a 44 ticks on these, really on just 2 CL trades. So it was 2 for 2 today, 2 winners, 2 small winners, and then we called it at 8. tomorrow, we have a couple things going on tomorrow I'd like to draw your attention to. One is we will be, tomorrow is crude oil inventory report Wednesday. That happens at 10 a.m. And then around 10:30 tomorrow, we will have Bruce Pringle from Bookmap, Velox Pro and Bookmap, who's going to be coming in and teaching us a little bit about this Bookmap tool, and then there will be a special offer from him as well. So I encourage you to come register for that. There will be a link in the email that I'm sending you along with this video today into signing up for that webinar tomorrow. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending some time watching the videos here at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.